at least what I was trying to convey yesterday in sort of restarting or repositioning ourselves in relation to what was given to us by Baal Hasulam is to actually understand why, like everything that we do within the study, is to understand the name.
Mm.
Okay. So, in order to understand the name, you go to the first time it appears
Mhm.
within Torah. So when it appears as the root of prophecy,
Mm.
a dream. Okay.
Mhm.
And this creates in itself a house of God, which in itself promotes or opens the gate of heaven. Okay. So in this is the sense I was trying to give of the choice that actually sort of gives address to the prophecy of Baal Hasulam, because it has in it all these states of sleep, prophecy, waking up, making oneself small, finding what we need, truly need
Mhm.
for the time, eh,
Mhm.
with with paying the price. What kind of price? The price of the highest degree of attainment in order to be in service.
Right.
Because, yeah, so he's actually looking for what he's missing in order to serve. Otherwise, he can stay within his attainment, and we would not read the prophecy
Mm. So
because
that's the battle
there were
between the strong and the weak one,
yeah,
or
it has to do with, it's not so much to do with strong. The weak is the ability to be penetrable and to penetrate. Okay, so the question in the process within the prophecy is finding, which has to do with Tishrei, which has to do with um, the date of the ascent of the spirit of Baal Hasulam, which is Yom Kippurim, okay? Which means that he's looking the word in Hebrew of this month is called Tashmish, which the translation of it is copulation on one hand, but as well, how would you use me?
Mhm.
And this is actually the quest of Baal Sulam with the highest degree of attainment, highest degree of being able to be the vessel of revelation, of understanding of creation and the will of the creator and the way and the process that it unfolds itself. Okay. And to become a true devotee, you have to look for how can you use yourself in service to that. If you have all this knowledge and it is it is captured in a language and in a knowledge that cannot be shared, that cannot be in service to to the to the creator, to divinity, then it's useless.
Mhm.
Okay? Because there would be no sulam, there would be no ladder, there would be no Baal Sulam if he would stay within his highest attainment. And basically, the devotee or devotion um, starts with looking at this smallness, but smallness not in terms of it's in terms of cutting cutting the head of the left of wisdom. This is what he's doing. He's asking
Mm.
to be the smallest, and then he's getting the blessing that this small will be big one day. Yeah, be great one day. Meaning he
To-
will
Mhm.
occupy grace. He occupy
Mhm.
the ability to bestow. So it's true that the whole prophecy is the process of our work. And this is why I started today that within Tishrei, we need to ask ourselves what in us, if at all, or are we able to actually pledge ourselves, our existence, to the service of that, and to be the body of service, if you like, yeah. The way that we will be used because we wish to be useful. And being useful is to allow the light to copulate on the screen, okay, meaning on the intention with the light. So this is how, at least this year, I try to approach it, to give us that we will not be familiar. I think it was against familiarity, because I think if we become too familiar, we lose. We lose the smallness, the ability to stand there in reality and to say we don't understand, we don't have the language, we don't know how to connect. Okay, so it's against familiarity with Baal Hasulam, with all the texts that we study, with a group, with Rabbah, with the opportunity. But it starts with not being familiar, as though there is nothing to be. We lost the ability to be in awe of that huge spirit and its enterprise. Yeah, I think if we keep that, it allows us a true connection. Okay.